worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow, please don't.
3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one, go! Perfect shot!
maybe we should convert all of our Team 2K TV games to the W because it looks like we're having a little bit more luck here.
I mean, when you have the W MVP out here just wrecking crew, this is everything.
No way, I got bored. Oh, George got bored. Look at that, 12-2.
All day.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Man in at the 1. Now here's Bryant. Defense right on him. And he buries his first look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good, man.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard. He'll just move the ball to the open man.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after him. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
That's good from George. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Leonard passes to Plumlee. And here's Leonard, covered by Johnson. Pass to Man from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Shot on the wing. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Bryant's got 8.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Now Plumlee. His last outing, he had 18 points. Now here's Covington. George outside. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Johnson passes to Bryant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hits a three-pointer.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. George outside. Here's Covington. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Bryant. Fires the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
And the Clippers call time here. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Covington. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in for Mann. Here's Bryant. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Powell outside. Takes a three. The rebound by the Spurs. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Now here's Bryant. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Nails it from three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Pass to Highland. Over Jones. Second shot opportunity. Morris can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bryant with the bucket.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. To stop the run. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The three ball. And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Terrence Mann is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. He rifled that one in from distance. Bryant's got 9 points in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They need this. Man misses.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the basket is good.
He'll be one of those second-round guys who continues to work hard and earn minutes on an NBA floor.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt and so the San Antonio Spurs?
That's the end of the first half for the score. Your Spurs 58. The Clippers 34.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Vassell. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's MP. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Puts it up. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Covington. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Bryant outside. Pass to Vassell. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Leonard outside. Back to George. From deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Johnson with a bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Leonard outside for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Back to Bryant. Pass to Sohan. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
LA foul. Mason Plumlee.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Here's Plumlee. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Bryant against Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bryant's got 38 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Man, misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Bryant, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No.
Substitution on the court.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's George. Rebounded by Birch.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 1. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Spurs with possession here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bryant from deep three-point land. Covington grabs the board. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal.
It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Here's Birch. On the wing, Bryant. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Brown. Powell outside. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for...
Was chilling around the way, was just the other day. I seen it, but then I heard him say, excuse me, bruh. Dead tall, now I better yes, dead dog. Told the last place I'm trying to live, dog. He said, nah, I'm a white, think you shoot a man, bro. I just wrote this picture. I said, you kidding, man? But they kinda high, yeah, I don't get it, man. He said, I really want the stuff, can I get it in? So I'm sure, anything I'm with it in. Hey, I took it, then I left. I think it's kinda fresh, I ain't end up in a mess. Things that I
and in addition to that, they're pretty good on the inside. There's a dunk if you've never seen one in the WNBA. They're pretty rare.
All right, we're one bucket away. We got to win this.
We are. The chemistry's flowing. We're up 20-5.
I got this board leak out. There it is. There's game. Let's go.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
GG's in the chat. All right, and before we leave, do you think that you're going to be coming for the WMVP again this year for the 2K TV?